faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Today's proverb is 26:10. Like an archer who wounds at random is one who hires a fool or any passerby. Wow, this is a direct word from using the discernment that God has given you. And sometimes employers or non-for-profit, whatever organization that you work for, sometimes a fool is hired, and it brings in a woundedness amongst the organization. It's been done at every single company, and oftentimes it's because there's a desperation for a role to be filled, and the person on paper looks fantastic. All the answers are answered properly, and yet you bring them in and there's something destructive about their behavior. And you know what it is? It's called fool. It's being a fool, and not giving enough time to really discern the heart before they're brought in, the person's heart before they're brought in. We may get in a hurry, we may get rushed, we may have a sense of desperation. It may even seem right because the paper looks so good. But yet allow some space in your life to allow God to make the decisions of who you allow in your organization or your company to be hired. Just because they may have all the degrees does not mean necessarily that they're the right person for the job, especially if they have not allowed wisdom to become a part of their guiding factor. And this happens a lot, and the ways of the Lord are not allowed in a company simply because some people are foolish and they've closed their minds and have closed their hearts to even the thought of allowing God to guide their ways, or Proverbs to be a part of their way of living, or to allow the Holy Spirit the space, or allowing Him to have control of the mind or heart. That's not even thought of. And so they maybe look good in their own eyes, and they may even look good in your eyes. But bring them in, and you will find soon that they will not be good for your company, what you're trying to accomplish in your company. If it's a company that you've been given in charge of, that you're allowing room for God to move in it, be very cautious of the people you allow in, because according to this, it's like it's people that we hire that are foolish are like bringing in somebody who's going to wound, according to Solomon. This seems such a hard teaching. These are not my words. They're the Lord. These are God's words. And so I pray that employers, and even if you're in a non-for-profit situation, allow room for the Holy Spirit to give you. God bless you.